Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to another video. Today we're going to be doing the, honestly, much anticipated Roto Grip Gem. I want to thank everybody that participated in my poll that I had out on my page. Granted, I did have the poll out on my YouTube page, but I also had polls out on my Facebook and on my Instagram asking you guys what you wanted to see me compare this new Roto Grip Gem up to. Granted, the Proton Physics won on my YouTube page, but the Nova won on both my Facebook pages and my Instagram pages with the most amount of votes. I think the total amount of votes was like, it was close. It was like 42 to 39 Nova to the Proton Physics. So I will be comparing the Gem up to one of the all-new releases from Storm, the Nova. So I'm really looking forward to this ball review. I actually just re-drilled this Nova today. This was the first Nova that I got. I just re-drilled it today, so both of these balls are drilled up exactly the same. They're both pinned down. They're both 40 by 4.5 by 70. I really like the looks of these balls. I should say of the Gem. This Nova has not gone down the lane since I plugged it. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into the ball review. First and foremost, thank you, Storm, best company out there. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. You're great, and I can't thank you guys enough for allowing me to be part of your family. So make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video to find out how you can save yourself 20% off your entire I Am Bowling or Logo Infusion order. I think that's all I got. Let's roll these rocks. You guys stay tuned. And then you're just going to let go. So what you want to do is you want to make the cast bias down here. That's the bowling ball. I'm going to draw that line. Fair drill that I do it for myself and I do it for the high school kids that I coach. Alright, boys and girls, so either you did see the two balls go down the lane, or I'm going to play them over as I'm talking. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do yet as of the moment of filming, but regardless, we're going to dive into the Roto Grip Gem. So the Roto Grip Gem features the Defiant core. Obviously, I'm not sure if you guys remember the Defiant series. It was a really, really good series. I personally did not have a Defiant, saw a lot of them go down the lane. All of them looked really, really good. So yeah, it features the Defiant core. We'll just dive into my Pin Pal stats. So with the Roto Grip Gem, I have not had enough, well, I shouldn't say enough. I haven't had a lot of games on the Gem. I only have 4 games on the Gem. Gem is, I absolutely love the ball. I love the shape. I love, and I think especially with this pin down drilling. So actually, myself and Lewis Naples, we kind of talked about the ball layouts. He posted a picture of the balls that he got. He got 2 balls, 2 gems. He said he was going to do 130 by 5 by 30. He was looking for another layout. I figured I'd chime in and say 40 by, I think I said 40 by 5 by 70. And he actually liked the layout. That's what I think he put 40 by 4.5 by 70 on his second Gem. And there was I watched his review, there was quite a distinct difference between the pin up and the pin down. The pin up definitely rolled a lot earlier. You could probably play a little straighter with that pin up version. The pin down version definitely had a lot more action through the back part of the lane. A lot of good continuation through the back part of the pin deck. So after kind of talking with him, it's like, you know what, why don't I put the same layout in it? So I did a 40 by 4.5 by 70. I absolutely love this layout. I love the shape the ball gives me. I think I've just gotten a hair unlucky with the Gem. Pin carry hasn't exactly been the best with the Gem. So anyways, sorry for rambling. With the Gem, I have a 210 average through 4 games. Obviously, not a lot of games. Average isn't quite where I like it to be, but I see
absolutely remarkable things out of this gem. I love the fact that it is a big surface. It's a really, really kind of porous surface. Big, it'll hook early. But I love the fact that with this pin down version, it really gets through the pin deck really, really nicely. And I'm really glad I put this layout in it. I would say it's the gem is definitely going to be a ball when I need to open up my angles. After the first couple games, when I start to need to make a move left, you kind of got some carry down in the middle part of the lane, so you're looking for something with a little bit of teeth to kind of get through that, but a little bit of continuation through the back as well. I think the gem is going to be a remarkable choice. So anyways, I have a 258 high game with the gem, one clean game. My spare shooting hasn't been the best, so if I would have picked up all my makeable spares, I would have a 215 average with the gem instead of the 210. My first ball average is a 9.24. For some reason, I didn't put down my strike percentage with it. I think with the gem was a 51% strike percentage. So the numbers don't really show how great this ball is. I absolutely love the ball. I think it's definitely going to be in my bag. It's probably going to be in my main bag come March, and it's lovely. It's fantastic. I absolutely love the gem. We switch over to the Nova now, and granted, this might be because it's a fresh surface, so to say. Obviously, this was the first time I threw this ball since I plugged it. I actually plugged it at like 3 o'clock this afternoon, ground it all down, got it ready to go here for tonight. So these were the first couple games on this ball, and it was phenomenal. I know this isn't a review for the Nova, but it blew me away how great this Nova got once I put it pinned down. With the first couple Novas, so I do have 2 Novas. This was the first one I got. I got a second one. I wanted to put a different layout in it, try and get it so that it didn't burn up as easy. And it did. I mean, my second Nova is great. This one had a lot of top weight in it, so it really just kind of rolled really early for me, and I didn't exactly get the pin carry I wanted with it. So anyways, I took my first Nova. I wanted to plug it up and kind of see if this pin down version would work, because after seeing this one and how great the continuation was down lane, I wanted to plug up this Nova and put it pinned down to see if it actually works, and it's phenomenal. I'm so happy I did it. These are the stats for my 2 Novas that I have. I have a 244 average with them through 15 games. My high game is a 269. I have 9 clean games with it. My average with my spares picked up is 245, so an extra pin for 15 games. Obviously my spare shooting has been better when I'm throwing the Nova versus the gem. My first ball average with the Nova is 9.57, so an extra 3 points for the Nova. My strike percentage, I want to say, is in the high 60s, low 70s with the Nova. So I'm really glad I put this ball pinned down. This is probably going to be the layout I do with all my asymmetric stuff now. But as for out on the lanes, the differences between the 2 balls, I think the gem looked a little slower down lane. Wasn't necessarily something, if I threw a really, really bad shot and threw it really, really outside, it wasn't going to quite recover from out there. The Nova, I knew I could probably just throw it at the gutter and it was going to come back and strike. So I think the Nova was definitely a little quicker down lane. I think the Nova had a little bit more of a defined shape, kind of more of like a hockey stick motion with this Nova. The gem was probably a little bit more rounded. That might be why I see maybe not as great pin carry with the gem as I do the Nova, just because of that motion in that ball shape. But I honestly, I love this gem. I don't know what it is. I like the things I see out of it. It looks great. And obviously the color, I mean, it looks great as well. It's a very, if ugly was beautiful, this is probably it. It looks great. I love the color choice. You definitely notice it going down the lanes. So yeah, that's kind of the whole spiel here between the Nova and the gem. I don't think you will go wrong purchasing either ball. Honestly, and I forgot one thing here. the gem honestly really looked good playing outside. You know, I mean, I was surprised at how well, I mean, these are supposed to be big asymmetric pieces, and these are pieces that I'm going to move left with and really open up the lane with. You know, you might think they might be a little too quick once you move right. You kind of need something that's going to blend a little bit more. You know, but I untucked my pinky, I kind of flattened out my wrist a little bit, kind of rolled the ball a little bit more, and both pieces really got through the lanes fairly well. Now, obviously, they do have bigger surfaces, so they're probably going to burn up a little bit more so as compared to like an IQ Tour or something like that. But yeah, I mean, they both performed really well outside. Honestly, the gem, I think, exceeded my expectations outside. You know, kind of once I saw the gem perform, I thought the Nova would perform fairly well as well, and they did. So yeah, I mean, the only real differences I think I saw was just the Nova was probably a little bit quicker down lane, had a little bit more shape to it, but they're both fantastic pieces. I don't think you'd go wrong with either. If you're looking for a big beefy sort of you know, big beefy asymmetric piece, Gem's going to be your guy. If you're looking for a big beefy asymmetric hybrid, Nova's going to be your guy. So they're both fantastic pieces, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to review it and be able to review it for you guys. So I just want to thank you guys for tuning in to another video. You guys are awesome, you know, up over 530 likes now, or subscriptions. So if you're not subscribed, please do me a solid, hit the subscription button down below. It's completely free to you guys, and I really do appreciate it. So thank you guys. You know, obviously Storm, Roto Grip, 900 Global, best bowling balls out on the market by far. Nothing is really even close at this point. So it's really great, and I'm so happy to be a part of the Storm family. So as for Iron Bowling and Logo Infusion, down below here I have one of the kind of a newer release from Iron Bowling. You know, they have a lot of, if you're looking to be a little bit more on the patriotic side, they have a lot of pieces that will really fit your need. You know, it's fun to be part of a company that really loves America. So this is one of the new designs here. I've worn it once or twice. It looks great. Obviously, it feels great. Love wearing them. They're very breathable. Certainly something that I think they can hang their hat on is that they're very breathable, not very bulky. So it's great. So if you want to save yourself 20% off of this piece that you see down below, or any other pieces that you see on the I Am Bowling or Logo Infusion website, you can use my promo code down here. It's going to be FIREOUT07. You can use that, save yourself 20% off of your entire order. So I think that is pretty much everything I have. As for stuff that we got coming up, I don't really have a ton. You know, I mean, there's not a lot of you know, everything's been fairly quiet. You know, I mean, their SPI has been coming out with a piece here and there. No big, like, okay, here's like 4 pieces for you guys. You know, it's just been one piece here, one piece there. So I haven't even heard anything coming down the pipeline. So we'll just kind of all have to wait and see together and see what we got coming up. One thing that I want to get your guys' opinion on is I'm looking at maybe starting a podcast. So if I do start a podcast, comment down below what you want to see me talk about. We could go into the PBA Tour, kind of get my analysis on what we're seeing on the PBA Tour. One thing that I did see today, I was watching Flow Bowling for the Tournament of Champions, and I saw the gem go down the lane quite a bit. So I don't know what they were bowling on. I didn't catch that, but there is a lot of gems going down the lane. But if you want to see me comment on anything for the PBA Tour, anything bowling related, if you want to see me, you know, kind of do some tips, tricks, if you want to see how I work in the pro shop, make sure you comment down below. Comment down below for any video ideas. I would greatly appreciate it. That's about all I got. I want to thank you guys for watching, and until the next time, good luck and good bowling.